Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing an early review for Green Lanterns issue 2. So let's start talking about the issue. Before I start talking about this, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 153, and that's show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and the exclusive comics for that are in the description below. But let's start talking about Green Lanterns issue 2. So this is a book, probably one of my favorite DC Rebirth books so far. Really like the direction it's going, and let's see if it continues to go in a great path. So here we get to see our main Green Lanterns hanging in the background, hanging from their fate, literally, with Blitz on the cover, because we definitely get a lot from the Red Lanterns in this issue too. Beautiful artwork, really like the detail here, and I think the artwork is done at its best when you see the Green Lantern side of these characters. Really bright colors. And talking about the interior art, I will say there's times where I would like a little bit more detail when you see the human expressions. Like here, I felt like could use more detail. Even though she's glowing from the Green Lantern ring, a lot of times I feel like the facial expressions look a little weird. Some of the positions look weird. So just more detail on their faces here. Here's a good example of that too. But I do like the colors a lot. And like I said, I think the details most shown when they are in their Green Lantern costume, or even with the Red Lanterns, you see that too. And then you see an example here where I think these people could add more details in their body, and yeah, some of their facial expressions look a little crumbly to me. So yeah, I think the coloring is really well done. Maybe some thicker lines would be better. But let's start talking about the issue itself, the story. So with this issue, it's more of a Jessica Cruz issue, which that's the character I'm drawn most to so far, but really excited to see more Simon Baz too. And it's Jessica, you know, telling again that she doesn't like going outside. She has this anxiety, but you actually dig a little bit deeper into her sister, or at least her relationship with her sister, because her sister is now being overwhelmed by the Red Lantern, being controlled by the Red Lantern. So now Jessica has to figure out, like, what do I do? This is the person that's always been supportive of me, even when I was stuck in my apartment for 3 years. And it's also her struggle that she can't build a construct, and even though Simon Baz is having a really easy time doing that. But by the end of the issue, Jessica couldn't single-handedly try to help her sister, but she sees the overall picture that she has to help everyone to allow her sister to be helped also. So it's Simon and Jessica having to team up to literally save Earth from the Red Lanterns. And I thought this was a really solid issue. Like I said, the artwork wasn't perfect throughout the issue, but I liked the story. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more Simon Baz in this issue, just to kind of evenly take it out. But I love Jessica's story, and one of my favorite parts really is the sister relationship between Sarah and Jessica. Love how Sarah reacts to Jessica's ring, because you see a flashback, which I think was really strong. A really strong flashback where he's like, oh, I want to see you use your ring. You have to fly, you know, make a construct. And she's really the one that always puts courage into Jessica. And you see that Jessica is meant to have the ring, but she doesn't really have that belief. She's like, I don't even know why I have this ring. Maybe I'm just this random ninth police person to have it. And I don't deserve it. So I like that aspect. Yeah, you dig into Jessica's character a lot here, which I enjoyed. And overall, I thought it was a really solid issue, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes. And like I said, this is one of my favorite DC Rebirth titles so far. So Green Lanterns issue 2 gets 4 stars. I thought it was a really solid read. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.